Hey everybody, it's Crappie Dan, the Crappie Expo 2022. My gosh, I'm here with Gary Dollahon, my mentor.
Yeah, right.
My mentor of plastics and heads. I mean, this guy's been in the industry. I've been with Bobby Garland forever, it seems like, and I'm glad. It's a great relationship.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and
it's a long
fun.
time.
Good stuff.
And you always keep innovating, if not every year, almost every year, and always coming out with something new between you and George and whoever. And something's really brand new this year that I am really excited about, and that's the Mayfly.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that and how you got to this, and what does this represent?
Well, and first of all, Garland, to us, we don't copy anybody. We always want to be on the front side with a unique design. So we have a lot of products out here that now can be bought in several different brands, but they all started with this brand right here. And Mayfly is one of those, and we're excited about this bait. It's brand new. And I know that you've had some experience with it already, but you know what we wanted, you know what this forward-facing sonar has taught everybody is that profile is so important in crappie baits. Size is, colors are, but so is profile. And this gives us something totally different. You know, science has shown us that black crappie in particular are primarily insect eaters. But obviously white crappie are very opportunistic and they eat everything that swims. But this gives us a true insect design and a profile. And, you know, we've got the wings, we've got the little legs, the appendages, we've got the tail with the two little cerci on the end of that. So we at least have replicated what a mayfly looks like. And anybody that's fished long at all and seen a mayfly hatch, they've seen the reaction to fish on the water, whether it's bluegill, walleye, crappie, bass, whatever. They're eating on.
That's right.
And, you know, a lot of biological samples show that, you know, insects are always a huge part of a crappie's diet makeup. And we've tried to, you know, give another option in that respect.
I think it's a great option. And by the way, it doesn't have to be just during the mayfly hatch.
Absolutely does not.
I mean, I've learned that bait right there has so much action that when you bring it up there to the crappie and you see them on live technology, that thing, everything on there moves.
Yeah.
So even if you move your rod just a tiny bit, this thing's moving.
Yeah.
And it just brings them into it.
We did the earliest prototypes and testing in the dead of winter on several lakes, including Lake of the Ozarks, and just unbelievable on the fish we caught when there's obviously no mayfly hatch going at all.
That's right.
It's unrelated to the actual hatch itself, but it is truly a different profile with, like you say, it's just a good action bait.
And it's not just a minnow, so we're giving them something with a different profile.
Absolutely.
So all the fish that have seen all the other profiles see this and they go, holy cow, this is something I may want to eat here.
Yeah.
And then you got a great scent on there too, do you not?
We do, and you know what we've done is because it does have so many appendages and it's got a shape that we think is very critical to it. We decided to put it in a totally different package to help protect that shape. Where, you know, we go to a lot of effort to line up our baits in the Ziploc style bags, but if you did that with this bait and it got out of position, all those baits would get misshapen. We didn't want that to happen, so we wanted to have them be able to basically move around in a liquid bath. And we decided if we're gonna have a solution in there, we might as well scent it too. So we went to this bag that's got pleated sides, so it's a bigger bag. It's got a good amount of solution in there so that thing can move freely around within the bag. And then we did add that scent to it, a natural bait fish scent. So, you know, some added assets to already a great design on it. And
Absolutely.
This went to a 50 count. So, you know, we've got 12 total colors in the series. Each one comes in a 50 count bag. So once an angler picks his colors that he prefers, you know, he's got a good ample supply of them ready to go.
Oh, I know.
The bag is flat, so it'll lay in the bottom of the tackle box, boat compartment, whatever.
I found it goes on the top of the deck real well.
It sits on the top of the deck real well. Most of my stuff ends up anyway.
That's where mine is.
Yeah. But you know, this bag, obviously we borrowed the design from the wet wipes style towels.
Yeah.
So to do this and to really preserve the package itself, what you do is you'll pull off that top sticker right here, take that off, and then you'll see where it says open. This is a perforated section about 1.5 inches long, so just take your thumbnail.
Yep.
Right along there, split that open. And instead of digging through here, that's going to tear that opening. You don't want to do that because you want to keep all those juices inside that bag. So take your hand and come underneath it and just push that bait right up from below, and it pops right through there. Got it.
It's
This
in your
lid,
hand.
it's got a gasket seal on it. So once you close it back, those juices are in there. You got a bait that's ready to go.
It's awesome.
Pretty smelly too, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I'm glad the fish like that smell. I wouldn't want to be around that all the time.
Well, that's the other good thing about that scent is whether you catch fish or not, you at least come home smelling like fish because
Yeah, honey, I was actually out there fishing.
Fish,
Yeah, you do smell a little fishy. So, the other thing is it takes the human scent off of it, keeps it off,
it
and it puts on your hands. And I have found that, the one thing by having human scent on anything, they will not hit it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like hunting. I mean, if you're, upwind from an animal and the fish is now getting smart.
Yeah.
I mean, they are getting smart at this. So,
yeah, anytime you can mask human scent, you're ahead of the game when you're going after, like you say, game animals or game fish.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Crappie can get pretty picky.
Have
you heard that?
No, I can't imagine.
It's true. Yeah,
I think so. Especially them black crappie. They are really.
Yeah.
But Gary, where can they get them at? Where can they get these things?
We've been shipping this now for probably 4 months, so distribution is actually pretty good in most of our typical Bobby Garland retailers, which we've got those great partners all across the country.
Yes.
So from big tackle shops to small, they're pretty available. But just they stand out. They are on the peg still, so it's pretty easy.
You'll be able to find them pretty easy. Well, thank you, Gary, for the oversight of the Mayfly.
Absolutely.
Everybody out there, go to your favorite tackle store, Bass Pro Shops, whatever it may be, and you're going to see these on the shelves. Go pick you some up. It won't go wrong. And by the way, they'll last a lot longer because you have a bunch of them in there. It's Crappie Dan at the Crappie Expo with Gary Dollahon and Bobby Garland Baits.
Thank you, Dan.